Hello everyone, and welcome to our presentation today covering the Boeing IT portfolio. In this presentation, we're going to go over some of the key processes and elements that are necessary for a successful digital transformation and improvement upon IT services within Boeing. It'll also give us some insight on our weaknesses and potential constraints that we may face within these departments. So a little bit about the company. We know that Boeing is the world's leading aerospace company and manufacturer for multiple entities, which could include commercial jets, military aircraft, weapons, sustainment, financing, strategic intelligence systems. And it consists of multiple business segments, including our commercial, defense, space security, Boeing Capital, and global services. Boeing supports various airlines and government customers in the U.S. and over 150 countries. The defense, space, and security sector is the second largest defense company in the world and provides the highest revenue for Boeing. So as we can see, Boeing is a very successful company with a high reputation for quality products that are essential to the defense and commercial industries. Here is a closer look at our revenues. So we started in 2007 going all the way to 2021. So there are revenues covering a span of years. And the highest revenues showed in 2018 at $101.127 million. On our next slide, we're going to go through some operating models. And our first one is the core diagram, which this is supposed to illustrate the platform ecosystem which delivers the capabilities needed to support the enterprise architecture. So we're showing our system's capabilities and connectivity in one reference here, and you can see we have some of our major processes that we're known for, where, for example, we have our suppliers, which contribute to the production and the processes of how that comes about, as well as our major factors in here. Our customers are on this end, and then some of the larger services that we provide. Our next operating model is the BPMN, as you can see, and we have one primary example in this chart showing what happens when an order is created at Boeing and how that's followed all the way through. This is our graphical representation for specifying the business process in this business model. So you see we create an order, and then we send a bid. And from this bid, we select a supplier, we create a contract and a statement of work, we manufacture and deliver the product, and then based on this process, with the quality performance in the product, if it's good, then we purchase the product and we continue working with that supplier. If we have issues, then we reevaluate and we may have to go to a new supplier or create better quality processes to ensure that we have a better product. Our next model is based on some of the stages of enterprise maturity. And here we have our business model canvas, which kind of breaks down all of the key elements of our business that are necessary. So as we can see here, our key partners are investors, suppliers, the U.S. government, defense sector, and NASA. And they put their trust in Boeing and product quality. So they expect a strong relationship with respect and awareness of liabilities and risks with these partners. That's part of what Boeing has been able to build a lot of their success on, is these strong partnerships. Then we have our key activities, which consist of research and development, manufacturing, marketing, design, our defense and global services, space security, Boeing Capital, and technology. We also have our key resources, which are military contracts with the U.S. government and foreign governments, intellectual property, suppliers, our government support, reputation as the largest aerospace company is also a key resource. And some value propositions that we have are continuing our aerospace innovation, strong leadership and advancement in technologies, our reputation in aerospace as the second largest defense contractor, trying to stay with that reputation and potentially even trying to get to number one. Some customer relationships we have that have provided a key role are military contracts and products that are kept secret, and our patent protected products and services, our innovation, our highest quality. This is what has kept a lot of our customers around. And our customer segments would include the defense sector, our airlines, NASA, and space exploration. And we are able to accomplish this through various channels, our sales teams, our corporate offices, our social and professional networks. Now, how is this broken down? In our cost structure, we have our maintenance, logistics, parts and assemblies, advanced technologies, our facilities, and our employees. And one of our biggest revenue streams are our contracts, long-term and global. Moving on to digital transformation, there's always the important elements of cybersecurity. It is important that our networks and our information is protected. And we had one incident that occurred on March 28th of 2018. This is an example of why we need stronger services. Type of attack was a WannaCry virus, which is considered a ransomware attack. And the impact with this one was minimal damage, which is fortunate, but only a few machines are vulnerable to the attack, but it could have been a lot worse. And at the time, what we did was we deployed software patches. We brought in Cybersecurity Operations Center to assess. Now, after doing some market research, there are vendors out there that can help contribute to solving these problems. And one was Fortinet, which is a next generation firewall product. Had a rating of 4.6 stars, over 2,000 ratings, and it was the customer's choice in 2021, which is very recent. This firewall software is said to deliver industry-leading enterprise security for any edge at any scale with full visibility without protection. Organizations can weave security deep into the hybrid IT architecture and build security-driven networks to achieve. So it's supposed to be a highly rated, secure, fast product. Moving on through our digital transformation section, there's also the option of cloud computing, which many companies are moving towards this. And we want to recommend the IaaS, which provides the most flexibility out of the three primary cloud computing sectors and aims to give complete control over the hardware that runs the company's application. There's no upfront cost, and the applications can be accessed quickly. And the user manages and maintains the services used. And the cloud provider manages the infrastructure. So it's very flexible, very cost efficient. Here we have our Moscow chart, which tells us, kind of breaks down what do we need, what should we have, what could we have, what are we not going to consider in terms of our budgeting. Right now, some of the primary things we need to have are existing application licenses to be able to even use the networks and software. We need an IT support staff, maintenance for old servers, and firewall maintenance. And at some point, it would help to have help desk outsourcing, IT staff, creation of new intranet, hiring of business process managers, if we still need the data center. And here we have our digital roadmap, kind of describing how within each layer what is necessary. And you can see the breakdown here. And to conclude, so based on all of this, there are many opportunities for improvement in the IT systems and department within Boeing. Some of our strengths is we have very innovative, efficient technologies. We have strategic partnerships that are innovative. Our hiring processes can gain new and innovative talent. We have strong research and design, and we have a great company reputation. And some opportunities from this is we can exploit our innovative advantages. We can demand more advanced technologies, have a strategic expansion with up-and-coming tech companies and other strong industry leaders. We already do partner with a lot of strong industry leaders. We should continue to do that. Our globalization, we are a global company. Using advanced technologies to make better business decisions. If we continue to do this and improve upon this, we will be successful. Now, some of our weaknesses, looking into are outdated government systems, lack of employee training, malfunctioning technology, some threats, cybersecurity, emergence of new competition, system transition, malfunctions and constraints, government regulations. And this is where we need to have strong management teams to kind of mitigate these risks and threats and weaknesses. And I'd like to thank you all for coming to this presentation, and I hope that has given a better insight on what Boeing can do to improve upon these processes